90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star Yara Zaya has shared a disturbing new update about how her body is giving up. Yara is from Ukraine and came to the U.S. as a 25-year-old after meeting 34-year-old Jovi during one of his travels. Yara became pregnant quickly, and the couple's wedding was postponed. Yara did not feel happy with Jovi's job, which required him to be away from his family for months together. Yara even threatened to divorce Jovi due to his drinking habit and his obsession with strip clubs. Despite having married on February 14, 2020, Yara and Jovi are still together 5 years later. Yara has built a new, successful life for herself in the U.S. Yara and Jovi used to live in his native New Orleans on 90-Day Fiancé 8, but have moved to Miami this year. Yara posted an Instagram story recently showing her arm hooked to an IV. However, it was not from a hospital but from an IV therapy clinic. Yara said that she was grateful she had an IV placed downstairs in her building. Because my body is giving up, Yara added that she had been working 15 hours a day. She added that she was too weak but could feel herself starting to get better from the IV treatment. What Yara working 15 hours means for her life outside 90-Day Fiancé. What job does Yara do for a living? Yara did not explain what she was working on. However, parenthood has been keeping Yara busy. Yara and Jovi have a daughter named Mila, who is now 4 years old. Yara also recently adopted a little puppy and has been busy with him. However, Yara loves being a mom. She is not one to complain ever about her duties as a doting mom. It appears Yara could have been talking about her job as an entrepreneur. Yara runs an online boutique that she named after herself. Yara was a part of a few reality TV shows when she was in Kyiv. Yara also worked in makeup when she met Jovi on a travel app. However, once Yara debuted on 90-Day Fiancé, she got a business idea. Yara's jacket from episode 1 or her outfits in general were well loved by viewers who wanted to know where they were from. Yara launched her own Yara Zaya store, where fans could access the clothes she wears on the show and more. Yara also started Yara Zaya Beauty, inspired by her own makeup trends. Yara and Jovi were on the verge of splitting up during their time on 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 1. Yara was still upset with Jovi visiting strip clubs, despite her having done modifications to her body to attract him. In September 2024, Jovi shared a shocking Instagram update where he claimed he and Yara were not together. However, Jovi was just pulling fans' legs. The 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After pair is still going strong. Perhaps Yara has a new business plan in the pipeline that's keeping her caught up, or Yara is filming for a new spin-off. Fans of 90-Day Fiancé have grown to adore Yara Zaya for her candid personality, glamorous Instagram posts, and raw honesty about the highs and lows of her life with Jovi Dufresne. But nothing could have prepared her followers for her latest confession, one that has left many in shock and deeply concerned. In a tearful, heartfelt social media post, Yara opened up about the hidden struggle that's been slowly chipping away at her physical and emotional strength. "My body is giving up on me," she admitted, her words ringing with a vulnerability that is all too real for so many women trying to do it all. A picture-perfect facade. At first glance, Yara's life seems like a fairy tale come true. After all, she's living her dream in the United States with her husband Jovi and their adorable daughter Mila. She runs a successful online boutique, travels frequently, and shares enviable snapshots of her stylish outfits and tropical getaways. But as Yara herself confessed, the perfectly curated photos barely scratch the surface of the hidden battle she's been fighting behind the scenes. Fans have long speculated that Yara pushes herself to the limit, juggling motherhood, entrepreneurship, reality TV fame, and the unique pressures that come with being a public figure. "People see the good parts," Yara wrote in her post, "but they don't see the nights I can't sleep because my body hurts so much. or the days when I wake up and feel like I'm 90 years old. The symptoms that couldn't be ignored. For months, Yara says she brushed off the warning signs: exhaustion, brain fog, hair falling out in clumps, constant aches and pains that wouldn't go away. She blamed it on stress and her busy lifestyle until things took a frightening turn. I woke up one day, and my hands were shaking so badly I couldn't even hold my coffee, she revealed. I knew then something was really wrong. Friends and fans urged her to see a doctor, and after multiple tests and appointments with specialists, Yara received an answer that left her both relieved and terrified. She has an autoimmune condition that is attacking her body from the inside out. It's like my body is fighting itself, she said. I feel like I'm at war with myself every single day. The culprit, a silent enemy. Although Yara chose not to reveal the exact diagnosis yet, she explained that it's a chronic autoimmune disease, one that causes her immune system to mistake healthy cells for dangerous invaders. This means her body is in a constant state of inflammation, leading to pain, fatigue, and a host of other debilitating symptoms. I thought I was just tired from being a mom and working so much, she said. But the truth is, I was sick, and I didn't even know it. For many fans, Yara's revelation hit close to home. Autoimmune diseases, like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, or Hashimoto's thyroiditis, are notoriously difficult to diagnose, especially in young women who often dismiss the symptoms as normal stress or aging. Yara's courage in speaking up has sparked a wave of messages from followers who are now reconsidering their own health struggles. How stress made it worse. In a video posted to her Instagram stories, Yara broke down in tears as she described the emotional toll her condition has taken. Stress is the biggest trigger for me, she said. Every time I argue with Jovi, every time I feel overwhelmed, I flare up. My joints hurt, I can't get out of bed. It's like my body is punishing me for being stressed. Yara admitted that her relationship with Jovi, while strong in many ways, hasn't been immune to tension, especially with the pressures of parenting and fame. I love him so much, she said. But sometimes it's hard. We have our problems. And now I know that fighting with him can literally make me sick. Changing her lifestyle. Now, Yara is on a mission to listen to her body and make some major lifestyle changes before things get worse. She's been working with a team of doctors and holistic practitioners to find ways to manage her symptoms. I'm changing my diet, cutting out processed foods, sugar, and gluten, she shared. I've started doing yoga, meditation, anything that helps me calm down. She's also being more intentional about rest, something she admits she's never been good at. I used to feel guilty if I wasn't working 24/7, Yara said. But now I see that if I don't rest, my body will force me to. A wake-up call for other women. While Yara's news has worried her fans, it's also inspired many to take a closer look at their own health. In a recent Q&A, she urged her followers not to ignore the signs their bodies might be giving them. We women are so strong. We take care of everyone, our kids, our husbands, our work. But who takes care of us? She asked. Don't wait until your body is giving up on you. Listen to it now. She hopes that by sharing her journey, she can help destigmatize chronic illness and show other women that it's okay to ask for help. I don't want to hide anymore, Yara said. I want people to see the real me, the good days and the bad days. Jovi's reaction. For his part, Jovi has stepped up to support Yara in any way he can. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he posted a message to fans asking them to send love and prayers to his wife. Yara is the strongest woman I know, he wrote, but she shouldn't have to be strong all the time. We're learning to slow down and put her health first. What's next for Yara? Despite this daunting diagnosis, Yara remains hopeful. She's determined to find a balance that allows her to keep chasing her dreams without sacrificing her health. This is not the end for me, she said firmly. It's just the beginning of learning how to live in a way that's kinder to my body. And as always, her fans are right there beside her, cheering her on, not just for her style and wit, but for her bravery in facing a battle that so many fight in silence.